I'm Katie.
And I'm Kay.
And you're listening to the Babes of Quinny podcast. We are truly obsessed with the Family Dental Center and all the support they give us. FDC is locally owned with offices in Belleville, Frankfurt, and Coburg.
Dr. Yasmin and her team have personally helped me overcome my dental anxiety, and I actually feel confident and excited to go to my appointments now.
The FDC team offers high-quality dental services such as routine hygiene, restorative oral surgery, crowns and bridges, cosmetic dentistry, Invisalign, implants, and dentures.
There's so many options to make you feel comfortable and align with your schedule, including extended hours and being open on Saturdays.
For more info about FDC and to book an appointment, go to familydentalcenter.com and don't forget to follow them on Instagram at FDC Family.
Andrea, the owner of Angelic Serendipity in Trenton, is constantly reminding us to have fun as she shows off her amazing products that she has in her store.
Angelic Serendipity offers a wide range of crystals, chakra stones, incense, boho clothing and decor, samples, and so much more to complement all spiritual paths.
You can shop Angelic Serendipity in person at 2 King Street next to Liberty Tax, or check out Angelic Serendipity on Facebook at Angelic Serendipity and Instagram at angelic.serendipity_.
Don't forget to tune in to Angelic Serendipity Facebook Lives for astrology and full moon readings throughout the month. Welcome. It's been raining for 3 days.
What?
It's been raining for 3 days.
I know.
Maybe
well,
longer.
Since Saturday.
This is day 4 of the rain and I'm done.
Yeah.
My body's done with it.
You need rain to like grow flowers and stuff, but like I'd really like to pick the weeds out of my garden right now.
I just need like a break from it. Makes my head hurt. When you get pressure migraines, like
I definitely have one today.
Yeah.
My brain hurts just all over. I just don't want it anymore.
No more. What's up?
Nothing.
Not that we don't see each other every single day and are very involved in each other's lives.
Like literally everything. I think almost every intimate detail of my life. And
I love it.
Okay.
You said something earlier today that you want to talk about.
Yeah, I'm just okay. So I've been, we talk about a lot. I have ADHD. And I've been unmedicated for almost a week.
You know, it's funny. I think at the end of last week, I was like, because I realized I started matching your energy. And then I think it was on Monday, you were like, I haven't been taking my ADHD meds. I was like, oh, this makes so much sense.
Yeah. It's not that I haven't been taking them on purpose. Mm-mm. It's my pharmacy was out of my dosage. So they gave me a different dosage, but apparently that also means it's a new prescription. So when I went to go refill my prescription, they're like, nope, you have no refills on this. And you can't just go back to your old prescription.
No. But now you know.
Oh, now I know.
And you're working it out, and hopefully they're going to give them to you today.
So I called them today and I cried a little bit. And
sometimes you got to.
So yeah, they're going to figure that out for me. But I realized I have these habits. And my sister roasts me for this every single day.
I'm really excited because I feel like I have habits and I want to know if we have similar habits.
So when I make food, you know how normal people, they'll just sit down and eat?
Yeah. Do they? Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess
the
quote unquote neurotypical people will sit down with their food and they'll eat their dinner.
Yeah.
I will sit, I'll look at it for a second, and then I'll ignore it for 45 minutes because I get distracted by other things.
Oh, I don't do that.
Well, because sometimes it's too hot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's okay, I like a good, slightly above room temperature situation.
Okay.
So this is my weird coming out.
No, I get it.
But it's not just that. It's everything unless it's ice cream. But
you don't let your ice cream come to room temperature?
No, I like it when it's a little bit melty. But not that's why soft serve is perfect.
Okay.
Hard scooping ice cream is too much.
No, I don't like hard scooping ice cream.
Also, I realized that the word comfortability is a real word. Because I've seen it more in the last 5 days than I have in my entire life. In multiple, it was on the internet, news reports. It's come up on like a TV show I was watching.
Comfortability?
Yeah, like comfortability. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's actually a word. I was like, there's no way that's a word. But turns out it is, so I learned something new.
I don't think I would say that because I think it's too long and I'd struggle.
It's too many syllables. But yeah, so I realized that was a word, and I've seen it a whole bunch in the last... Does that ever happen to you where it's like you don't realize something is a thing and then now you notice it all the time? Yeah. You're nodding at me.
I'm nodding at you.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking about it. I'm also thinking about like habits I have that I've realized are related to ADHD, but I thought they were just like... Things I did.
Like what?
I'm a swayer. Like I can't... When I'm standing, I sway. And we always call it the baby sway because it's like how a mom would sway, but I still do, like I do it. I'm a leg twitcher, which is always like also, and like
I fidget.
I'm a fidgeter. Like I have a key card in my hand right now.
I play with my pop socket all the time. It drives Kate nuts.
It's why I wear rings.
Oh, yeah, I always like spin them.
I'm gonna unveil something I do that's really, really weird and kind of gross.
Okay, go.
Well, it's not gross. So I like have this habit of when I'm stressed, I'll like pull on my eyebrows.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
It's
and
like
I'm not pulling them out. I'm just like
pulling at them.
And it drives my mom nuts. She'll be like, stop pulling on your eyebrows. So I got my eyebrows done yesterday. And she, shout out to Stay Lux, Jen at Stay Lux. She like, I love her. But I was like, can you trim them? Because otherwise
I'm going to like pull. Yeah, I trim
pull
my
on them too much. Yeah. So that's my weird thing. But I'm pretty sure I do it because it's like my stress. Like, what's it called? Stimming? Stimming?
Yeah, like stimulate.
It's like I'm like
your stim thing.
Anyways,
no, that makes sense.
Now you guys know way too much about me. Maybe I'll edit that one out. I don't know. Is that weird?
We are who we are.
Yeah.
Go find less.
Can we just also? I'm gonna shout out myself because I made a really funny reel on the Cool 195.5 Facebook and Instagram pages today, because yesterday my Jen McKay from Cool 100, her tire was flat.
Yeah.
And then like our bosses, John and Ferg, went into like full dad mode where like first I didn't get this on film, but they stood inside looking out at the car talking about how they should tackle this. And I said, why don't you just call CAA? And they're like, no, we have to at least try. I was like, but do we? And then I continued to film them like be such dads outside, like staring at the tire, looking at it, like talking to each other, passing each other tools.
Getting an air compressor.
Yeah, it was just like, it was peak dad energy. And that's the thing is like, I used to sit in between their two offices and it was like dads on both sides. I was like, you're such a dad. Stop. And one is literally my dad. But
I was going to say, I'm like, one is actually your dad.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, so please go watch that.
It's actually, it's really cute.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the dad energy was very strong. And then you were like, yeah, like, let's just get CAA. They're like, no, but then you use your CAA kilometers or something.
Like, yeah, but I haven't used any.
That's
so
literally what it's for.
I'm like, I've been lied to? I don't know. Anyways.
Well, you're supposed to use it for you and not somebody else.
I do. I used to have like the big kilometers because I've had unreliable cars in the past. I feel like we've talked about this before. Yeah. Tomorrow's brazen.
Tomorrow is brazen. I'm
brought to you by Simple or put on by Simple Desk.
I'm mildly freaking out, but then I realized I was like looking at all the sponsors, like, okay, like we've had most of these people on the podcast.
Honestly, most of them have been on the pod. I was talking to Sarah, who was on last week, your Creative Junction, and Alexa Rose, but I want to make sure.
I think it's Alexa Rose Designs, but she's this little tiny firecracker
so is it Alexis? Have I been saying her
Alexis.
name wrong?
It's Alexis.
Shoot, sorry.
It's definitely Alexis.
It's Alexis Rose. And designs by Alexis Rose. She makes very pretty florals. But I was talking to both of them and they're going, and I was like, what are you wearing? Yeah.
So also snaps to Sarah for helping us. And by helping us, I mean helping Katie with our crafting emergency.
You never know. Like, I never thought I'd have a crafting. It wasn't really a crafting emergency. It was a paper cutting emergency because we agreed to do, we were asked and we were honored to be asked to do, I guess it's like the door bag at Brazen.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, so we got stickers and we made cards, but we printed the cards just on by 11, whatever.
8.5 by 11.
Yeah. And then I was trying to cut it. I tried to do the Cricut. I can't cut straight.
I don't think anybody can cut straight.
Yeah, well, anyways, so then I was like trying to figure out what to do. And then I was like, I came back to the office, I think at 4:30 after doing something. And I was like, I'm going to your creative junction. It's like, I'm going to see Sarah's help. And she like pulled out a paper cutter. It was great. And then I just got to talk to her for like half an hour. It was lovely.
Perfect.
So, but yeah, honestly, another shout out to Sarah. Like, she had her grand opening. There's another grand opening. Or she's having her launch party this weekend. It is such a cool space. I feel like we're going to go there a lot. We keep saying that, but
I feel like I need to just go there at lunchtime and like let out some like positive, like we get to be pretty creative at work, but like there's a difference. It's like this one's like work, but like
I think too, like a lot of our creativity has to do with looking at a computer screen and having to be on social media.
Yeah.
Like I think we need to go get away from screens and like she has such cool tools. And I met her husband. I met Greg. Sweet baby angel. Like, obsessed. Anyways, that was a little rant that I enjoyed. But we kind of know what we're wearing tomorrow.
Kind of, yeah. No, I think I know what I'm wearing. It like hit or miss on like the blazer, but, you know, we're going to...
I put on... My pants are angry at me right now.
I think those are your pants.
No, I delivered them to my house.
Oh,
I wish they were my pants. I tried on 2 pairs of like older pants they're like standing pants, but I really wanted them to be sit down pants. So on the 1 pair of jeans I really wanted to wear, I was like, I'll just cut them. So I started cutting them. It didn't work. So now
can you not just like put like a hair elastic, you know, like a hair elastic around the button through the hole, because then it makes them stretchy,
and then just kind of like loosen my shirt. Like I was gonna do a French tuck.
Yeah, just don't French tuck it.
I can just put a belt on. I may have a plan. Okay.
Send me snaps.
Okay.
I want to see what you're wearing.
I guess this intro is long. Sorry, not sorry. Excuse me. This episode.
Okay. A lot of things happened in this episode. Like a lot of
So it's Keirra Reid and Christine Reid. They're sisters. They're magical.
Yeah.
Humans.
So Christine's a photographer. You may have definitely seen her work. The local social house. She does all their food photography, has done a lot of it. She's an incredible wedding photographer. You'll get to know her. Keirra
did our bingo, and we meant to record. You'll learn more about this, but Keirra's the head chef at the Grange Winery, so she works with Matt DeMille, and she's so fun. I'm obsessed with both of them.
Honestly,
Here's the thing, though. If you're looking for like a really informative episode about this ain't it. Move on. There's so much laughing. There's a lot of talking over each other. You may get annoyed. I'm not really sorry. Like, I had so much fun and I needed it.
It was like one of the, like we were both, like it was a day.
Yeah, because I think all in all, I think we were probably with them for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah. So it's a lot.
But
that's
the
okay.
best.
The best kind of a lot. If you're having a day and you just need a laugh, or if you're, just too chill and you want to be annoyed, it's like dual purpose.
You want to know what my brain is like most of the time? Listen to this episode.
This is literally my brain every single day of my life.
Yeah. So
anyways, enjoy the episode.
Enjoy.
Are there rules before we like?
No, I can edit anything out later too. Like if you think of something that you don't want on it, I can edit it out.
Oh, I just mean like if we slip some profanity.
Oh no, we swear all the time.
Shenanigans.
We started with them saying we couldn't swear, and then that quickly.
It's a podcast. There's different rules, right?
Within 20 minutes.
No, I think it was like the first 3 episodes I would like beep them out, and then finally I was like, I'm done.
The whole thing is just beep 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 beep.
Yeah,
beep,
it's like
it's too much, and if you want like authentic conversations, like sometimes people swear. Like
sometimes we get real
I was
swears.
thinking about it on the way here, and I remember our younger sibling when you used to have real phones.
I remember that.
And it would like someone would be calling in and
like call waiting.
It would go beep, and then he'd be like, why are they swearing? And it was like beeping them out. It's like, no, there's a call on the other line.
Get it together.
Yeah.
Call waiting.
Right? Remember call
call
waiting?
No, I don't.
Because you're like 14.
I feel like usually like Kay feels really old. Like we had Dom on, the real estate agent, and she's like, I'm 27. I was like, me too. And Kay was like, fuck you guys.
Got you all beat, so you're good.
Okay. Did you guys read our sheets?
Yeah.
Did you hear my icebreaker?
Yeah, don't worry.
We're getting into it.
We ready?
Mine was boring. I didn't have any icebreakers. And then she sent me hers, and I was like, I should have brought my A game.
I just wanted to bring a chicken in and show you.
I was like, please bring a chicken.
Okay, let me read
ready.
this and we're going to dive into that.
Please bring the chicken.
Okay.
We can do.
Petting zoo.
No one has to know. I can just like.
Why are you everywhere? Between on you.
There's a feather coming out of you. Are you molting again?
We've like really unpacked something. Oh goodness.
In the middle of like a super serious conversation, you
Yeah, I'm
just
just
hear,
gonna go upstairs. Oh, the chicken. Hold on a second.
Did an egg just roll out of you?
Easter's over. No more eggs.
bunnies.
I know.
But isn't it like bunnies laying eggs?
Hey man, they hire some chickens, okay?
Wait, okay, but like, why are
Those
the
bunnies have all the
laying
chickens
eggs?
working. I don't know. That's a whole nother conversation. Do we have a couch for that?
We should bring in like
Yeah.
a comfier couch.
Should be a
Like,
big red couch.
yeah, get people real comfortable. Be like, tell
They're
me.
easy to clean. Chickens can get messy.
They can.
And that catheter might slip.
Okay.
Okay, we're getting all the good stuff out now.
Yeah, okay. Woo, okay.
Recording, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I am.
That's amazing.
I'm always recording.
Okay.
Now we're
That's
on
your
live,
intro.
that would be perfect.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to read this intro. It's boring. Okay. Today we have our first siblings on the pod. One is technically a returning guest, but due to technical difficulties, the general podcast listeners did not hear it. Keirra Reid is the head chef at the Grange Winery. She also was kind enough. She was also
Want
kind.
to say that winery name again?
Grange.
What did I say?
Grain. It's cool.
Keirra Reid is the head chef at the Grange Winery. She was also kind enough to be our special guest for the Let's See What Happens bingo. Her first official job was a bakery in Haliburton. She paved her way through the culinary world and now creates amazing looking food. I haven't actually eaten any of it yet, which is sad.
I know you came to the Saigon Pop.
I know. Like you suck. Whew, okay. She creates amazing looking food for Prince Edward County to enjoy. She is a badass aunt and a dog mom to an adorable Aussie Shepard named Monty. We did say siblings. During the bingo live, we had the pleasure of meeting Kierra's sister, Christine. Like us, she is a true firecracker. You may have had the pleasure of seeing some of her amazing photography skills. Most recently, all the food photos from the local social house. That was you, right? Imagine it wasn't.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for confirming. Like, I'm pretty sure I did that.
She has over 14 years of experience and has done over 300 wedding shoots. She is honest, not afraid to get dirty, and loves tequila. Same lady, same. She loves running marathons, which baffles us, but we love a fit queen. They grew up working in their family construction business and are really good at flooring. They're each other's biggest cheerleaders, and we want to be their best friends. Babes of Quinny, please welcome Keirra Reid, head chef of the Grange Winery, and Keirra Reid, owner and operator of
Christine.
It's okay, I don't matter. Kierra just does everything.
I'm just that twin that like to.
My brain's just adding
Typical
letters
middle
today.
child taking all the fare.
Right.
And Christine Reid, owner and operator of Christine Reid Photography. Oh my God. Also, although Kierra was salty for having to fill out the pre-interview form twice, she did provide some new information. She told us that chickens can be hypnotized, so we're gonna start our chat off with that.
All right.
Go.
Amazing.
That's it.
Please unpack that.
They can be hypnotized.
But how?
But that.
So-
But, like, why would you? Why?
Why not?
But what do you get a chicken to do while it's hypnotized?
I mean, they're
Anything
pretty
you
limited.
want. Isn't that the point of hypnosis?
I guess, but like,
Can
I
you trick
don't.
them into flying?
You could turn them into
Chickens
a-
can fly.
Yeah.
Like high.
Oh, I don't think so.
No.
Do
I
they?
don't know,
Chickens
but maybe you could
can't
like
fly.
now
Yeah.
you will be a
They
dog.
can jump.
No, you can be a dog.
Make them bark.
Yeah. So like I don't want to do that. I was gonna do a demo, but I'm not even gonna try that.
Chickens are like, I have a fear of chickens.
Really?
I've worked with them for a long time. And I remember, so I started working at a farm called Time Again in the county when I was like 21. And I hated the chickens. They'd always be like, move the chickens. I'd be like, don't want to. And then the next summer I applied to work at like another farm. And when during the interview, they were like, and are you good with chickens? I'm like, great, love them, got the job. And then
favorite.
I constantly had to be like battling the chicken. So
They are a battle.
they are a battle.
But
super
they
easy
have-
to kill though. So
Yeah. Delicious.
delicious.
And eggs.
Yeah,
Oh,
eggs.
Yeah. Eggs are awesome.
Which is really fucked up. Like when you really
It's
think
chicken
about
period.
It,
yeah.
it's like
That's
but, like,
fine.
so-
Or
yummy.
there are some delicacies where, there's,
What's that?
like a
Duck
chicken
eggs?
in the
Yeah.
The egg.
chicken
Oh,
and
like the
egg.
ferment, isn't it?
Well, there's that too. There's all
Yeah.
kinds of different,
Yuck.
yeah. But,
Eggs
I mean,
make
it's
me
probably
feel weird.
delicious.
yeah. I mean,
Like,
if you
I
grew
know
up
that's
with it,
fucked
you
up
wouldn't
to
know any
say,
difference,
like,
though.
Yeah.
Once
that's
you see
probably
like
really
an
good.
egg come out of a chicken butt, it like really changes how you feel about eggs.
And,
I know, I still
and
eat
having
them.
children.
I saw my friend give birth. I was like, never doing that. That looks horrible.
Yeah.
So
Good thing you had the training of watching the egg come out first.
yeah, I didn't though. I saw the baby come out first, and then I saw an egg. And
That's
Like,
not
I'd
how
rather
health
be a
class
chicken.
is.
babies and eggs. I'm like, ugh.
I don't know.
You have a kid.
I do.
What's that like?
Oh God.
How old is she?
She'll be 3 on Thursday.
Can't wait.
Oh my
Three.
gosh! Why
So
are
crazy.
your kid and my kid not best friends?
You know what? We should have brought them.
Yeah, we should have
You
them
gotta
on
do
the
a
podcast.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, no. Lincoln just turned 3 in February.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. Yeah.
They should be
a lot of
friends
friends.
because Lincoln needs like big kid friends. I feel like.
Gray's legit. She could throw down.
That's okay. Lincoln
Yeah.
will throw down with
Perfect.
right back.
Perfect. Perfect. These 3-year-olds, gangsters now.
Yeah.
They're so sassy and terrifying.
But no
I-
fear.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, Lincoln has no fear. He does pull-ups with like they.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no.
First of all.
he works out with like Justin's family and stuff. And yesterday I got a video of him doing like sit-ups and then like these butt lifts and all these things. And they had him on the pull-up bar and he like pulled himself up.
Kids, they're so strong. When do you
Yeah.
figure that goes away? Like
Never.
You know. So are you like? Can you do pull-ups?
No,
No. See, like at some point, it like just like your body just like nope.
no.
Like I'm
Yeah.
not doing that.
No.
No, I can do a push-up.
That's what monkey bars
I can
are
do
for.
push-ups.
Have you tried to do monkey bars now?
Oh, no, I
They're
can't-
so
it's
hard.
No way. Even the
right?
short one's the one that I'm standing there. I still struggle.
I'm like, cool. I'm like, oh, I used to do this as a kid. I jump on. I'm like, I don't know how.
Or like hanging upside down.
And then
Yeah,
you swung
no.
around when you turned around.
Yeah.
Went the
And
other
then
way.
get back up?
Yeah, you're kidding
Yeah,
do
me?
like
now.
every other
Do you
monkey
remember-
bar.
Do you remember those uneven bars? And you'd sit on it and you'd like swing yourself backwards and you'd flip.
I wasn't that cool.
I don't know what
No.
parks use.
Yeah, I was like,
This was in my school
She was doing
playground.
parkour in Timmins.
Okay.
hardcore.
This was like all the rage. So we got like,
The rage.
Sounds
into
like
it.
a
real.
raging good time.
4th grade. It was the big talk of the town. We got a new playground
With 2 bars.
It
that
was
you can swing upside down.
so it was like just like a bar, and then there was another bar that was like half a foot higher. And
Oh,
don't
I know what you're talking about.
No, I
It's like
know.
uneven gymnast
yeah,
bars.
yeah. It was like gymnastics.
Yeah, but
In a
they're not
public park?
They're not parallel to each other. They're beside each other.
But they're different heights.
Yeah, they're different
Yeah.
heights. And we used to sit on top of the bar and then hold onto the bar and swing ourselves backwards and do a backflip.
Oh jeez.
And all the kids could do it, but I would never do it because I was like, I'm not fucking doing that. That's stupid.
Well,
and
see?
then I got peer pressured into doing it. And
Did
now
you
I
hurt
have
yourself?
like grooves on the inside of my lip because I fell forward.
Oh.
Anyways, that's my trauma.
Trust your gut,
traumatic
kids. Trust your gut.
situation.
Just don't
I don't know
get peer
why
pressured.
that came
Maybe
out,
that's
but-
why those bars aren't in every playground.
Oh yeah, no, they got
They
torn
tested
down
out in
very-
Timmins and they're like, forget it. It didn't work.
Playground testing areas in Timmins.
Well, that and it's like they never ended up finishing the playground because the principal ended up like fucking off with all the playground money.
Oh my god, I was about to make a joke being like someone stole all the money
Yeah, no, the principal stole all the playground money and moved away and bought like some BMW.
This
Anyways,
just
that's
in.
fucked
We're
up.
getting the inside scoop.
of Timmins. This is
Timmins.
actually
Timmins
Timmins
drama.
News Hour.
I can tell you so much. Shania Twain went to my high school.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's all I've
Was there
got.
only one high school in Timmins though?
Oh,
Oh,
it's like the same size as
No
Belleville.
option.
really?
Yeah, like almost the same population.
Okay, that's a vibe.
But like all miners or forest workers, and lots of like they did a whole branding campaign for Timmins, like because they wanted to rebrand Timmins as like the place for people to move, and the whole thing was
Did
like
it work?
Tim Hortons, not Starbucks.
Wow.
That was in the actual official marketing
And we
campaign.
have
So
bars that
that
you can hang upside down, not actual bars. No way, actual bars.
Yeah,
Maybe at
so
the other
that-
bars
Maybe
you
at
can
the
hang
other
upside
bars,
down
yeah,
too.
who knows?
Maybe
Maybe
inside
like-
the bars they
yeah,
have bars.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, that'd be a fun time.
cottages,
upside
not
down?
high-end hotels. Like that was the whole.
Oh, it's
thing.
like slow living. Maybe.
Sure,
Okay.
redneck living.
See?
But
You
like
didn't
without the
hypnotize any
farming,
chickens?
because there's no farming. It's all miners.
Oh, I was gonna say you didn't hypnotize any chickens out there.
No, chickens would be real pissed. It's winter, like 8
Yeah, but
months
you
of the year.
hypnotize them. So it's okay. They
Into
don't know-
loving winter.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to like.
Maybe that's what happened
You
to
draw
our
a line,
chickens.
by the way. So you calm them down when you catch one. The first step is catch
Back
one.
to the chickens.
Yeah, catch one, and then you draw a line. Well, some people there is like more nicer ways. Some people might like put their head on the ground for a second, but you don't need to do
You're talking
that.
about killing them?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
you're just hypnotizing them. You
Yeah.
draw a line in the front of them, of their eyesight, well, of their eye, whatever. Eyes, maybe they only have one eye, whatever. I don't know if
Whatever.
it'd work with a
Poor chicken.
one-eyed chicken. I might need to try this out.
Hypnotize him into believing he has 2 eyes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
He's
can
like, I can see. So you draw a line this way, and then you draw a line. You kind of make almost like their feet. It's kind of like
Okay.
that, and then they'll just like be there, just stay there.
I just be confused.
Also, chickens, if you
just
hold them
chill.
and you like move their body around, their head will stay in the same place.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's always
I've done
fun.
that before.
Yeah.
Like
It's like a.
they're like a bobblehead.
What is the age difference between you two?
5
What do you-
years.
Oh, I was gonna say, what do you think?
Oh,
Is
sorry.
it 5 years? Is
It's
that what-
5.
And then you
Yeah.
have a younger sibling?
Yep.
What's the
Yep.
age difference there?
Another
6.
5. Well, 5.
Oh,
It's close enough.
Yeah,
10
sure.
between me and.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's crazy.
Yeah, I was like
And
a second
so
mama.
I know from you in our last talk at bingo that we didn't record. We try.
I like how you're going to
The
circle
top
that
secret.
conversation back into
the top secret meeting.
Top
that
secret
happened.
meeting we had. You had 2 hometowns, which baffled me.
Because I was like, it's like, what is defined as a hometown? Like somewhere where you, well, what if you like moved around a lot? So
Yeah, it could
it's
be
like,
anywhere.
what is your hometown? It's an interesting word. So my hometown is Shelburne and Haliburton because I kind of had half of
a childhood in each.
yeah.
So did you have
exactly.
most of your childhood in Shelburne?
Yes, I'll say I would say Shelburne was my hometown. Yeah.
Okay. You only listed one hometown. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah,
don't
but I'm the
really-
middle child. That's always going to happen. Just like that complicated. I have to
Yeah.
be extra complicated.
We get that.
Yeah.
What was happening in Shelburne? Like,
Now it's insane. It's
no,
like
back in the
Fiddlefest.
day.
back in the day, nothing.
Fiddlefest or
Well,
Fiddle.
I guess,
and that
yeah,
was like brought the
Fiddleville.
people to Shelburne.
Fiddlefest?
Fiddlefest.
Back in the day?
Back in the
Fiddleville.
day.
Fiddleville is what it was
something,
called.
yeah.
What did people play
Okay.
fiddle?
Yeah,
Oh.
there was like fiddle whole on like competitions.
Fiddles everywhere.
Take over, like campers would move in into fields.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's almost like a fair, but
With fiddles.
just
That
fiddles.
sounds amazing.
Okay.
It's pretty wild. It's-
Did you
Fiddle here,
go? Do you
there,
fiddle?
everywhere.
I do not fiddle. I do not fiddle.
Surprisingly enough, none of us picked that
We
up.
grew up in a fiddle
Town, yeah.
You know what? That's the
Fiddleville.
only time the fiddles really came out is at Fiddleville.
Yeah.
I don't recall fiddles.
Ever.
The more I say fiddle, it's
It's a
very
funny
strange
word, yeah. And then you moved to Haliburton.
Yeah.
What's it like there? Now it's like cottage.
Well, always kind of cottage vibe ish.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's great. Like there's, I don't know, it's always changing. It's kind of the same with the county a little bit, where it's just like you have just a lot of these people leave, that people, then this kind of jumps in. Business wise too, like a lot of it has changed. Like
Very
there's a Tim
seasonal.
Hortons now in
Yeah.
Haliburton,
Damn.
which is like crazy.
Fancy.
And there's like a big home hardware now, and like, yeah. So there's things happening.
It's popping up.
Yeah.
It's popping off, as the kids
Yeah,
say.
yeah, that's right.
I
That's
only
fun.
made it there a year, and then I was like,
Oh.
"Peace
And then you were like, I'm done
out."
here.
Yep.
And
Well,
then-
they lay you off in the winter, so there's no work. There's nothing to do.
Like, yeah. And same with the culinary side of it too.
Can't really
Like
go anywhere.
restaurants don't.
I mean, unless you
last.
ice fish or snowmobile, then like,
What are you doing?
what are you doing?
Nothing. It's boring.
I don't know what you did all winter, but I was like, I'm out.
Because were you like 18 at that point? Or
Can't
when?
tell you.
I was just after college, so
Oh.
like 19, 20.
Because you went to college to be a paralegal.
I
Yeah.
did.
Did you finish it?
I did 1 year.
Nice.
But still got a job in it. Still did it. Yeah, I did it for 7 years.
What?
Yeah.
And then how'd you get into photography? Or were you always into photography?
I was always into it. Just never pursued it as a secondary schooling thing because, well, my parents were like, that's not a sustainable career. So
Classic.
you don't do
Parents
that.
love saying that.
Art? You can't get paid to do art. What is this? Go read books. So yeah, I did it. Got a job in law firms and worked in various law firms. And then in the background, like, I don't know, when you love something, it doesn't really go away. So definitely worked the 9 to 5, 5 to 9. And then was shooting weddings on weekends, and then eventually it just like built and built and built and built, and I was answering like inquiries at the office, which was like probably frowned upon while you're trying to do like legal paperwork.
It happened.
I'm like, it was, I don't know, eventually found out, and then the lawyers were like, you got to make a decision here. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So like, we're just going to let you go. I'm like, yeah, thanks for making my decision for me. But that was cool. Like, they let me go right before my wedding season was about to start.
Oh, that's nice.
So it was like a nice like transition. And then I told myself, I'm going to give myself a year. I'm going to make this work for like a year. And if it doesn't work, I'll just like go pick up another admin job. But that was 14 years ago. So,
Holy.
yeah.
And
Isn't it, like, I think it's so cool, and I think that's like super admirable that it's like you find something that like fills your cup and like you feel so good about it, and then it just works and it works.
I mean, like, it's a hustle.
Well,
Yeah.
Don't
yeah,
get me
no,
wrong,
of course,
like,
but like I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, I've been in jobs where it's like at the end of the day I'm like kind of like, okay, like I don't feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
You know, I don't feel that, like I don't feel, not that I feel bad about myself, but I don't feel great.
Oh yeah, like I worked corporate commercial real estate in law. Like I'd rather lick wallpaper and stick it to walls than read another minute book. Like
Hey, wallpaper's
I'd
coming
rather
back.
like
wallpaper's coming back.
like I'd rather hustle and feel fulfilled than, you know,
when I
comfy.
before I came back here, I was working as an environmental planner, and I'd read bylaw all day, and I would just
Because as
cry.
you're speaking it, you can see the
Yeah,
very
like there's like
excitement in your
your
face.
eyes just kind of
like I glazed over. I'm like, I'd read bylaw
It's
and then
like you
have to
read
make
your
it.
bio, like.
I remember once I had like a client, and then my boss went, you know, we get to be creative now. We get to give them some options. I was like, woohoo! So boring.
Awesome.
The Family Dental Center provides a range of dental treatments and services, including Invisalign.
Even though back in the day it was a total flex to show up to school with new elastic colors on your metal braces, traditional braces can cause a lot of pain, restrict food choices, and are difficult to floss. Overall, they just kind of suck.
That is why FDC offers Invisalign, a clear way to straighten your teeth with a series of removable, comfortable, invisible aligners that gradually move your teeth without the pain of metal wires and brackets.
Your smile makeover is an investment in yourself, and all Family Dental Center locations offer third-party financing to help you fund your new smile.
To find out if Invisalign is right for you, contact the Family Dental Center in Belleville, Frankfurt, or Coburg at familydentalcenter.com. Last year, Jeanette and I had the pleasure of participating in Volunteer and Information Quinty's Dancing with the Stars. Despite not being dancers, we had an amazing experience and learned some super cool moves that we still use at parties. We literally still use our cartwheel flip. We brought it out at my brother's wedding.
The 15th annual Dancing with the Stars Quinty is returning on May 26th. We at Starboard Communications are big fans of the VIQ and Dancing with the Stars, with our coworkers participating almost every year. This year, Lewis from the Cool 100 Morning Show will be putting on his dancing shoes, and one of our past podcast guests, Jen Beldam from Northern Craft Supply, is also taking the stage.
VIQ is a multi-purpose agency that assists with the recruitment, referral, retention, and recognition of volunteers to over 275 agencies throughout Hastings and Prince Edward County.
Dancing with the Stars Quinty is VIQ's largest fundraiser, and it ensures that they can continue to provide the essential programs and services to our area. Let's support this amazing organization in Quinty while watching some of our favorite local stars perform a dance they've learned over the last 8 weeks.
For more information on Volunteer and Information Quinty and to purchase tickets for the 15th annual Dancing with the Stars, check out the link in our show notes. Angelic Serendipity is locally owned and operated by Andrea and Trenton. She has created a metaphysical store that specializes in selling items related to spirituality, alternative healing practices, and metaphysical beliefs.
Angelic Serendipity offers a diverse range of products such as crystals, sound bowls, and so much more.
In addition to all the amazing products you can buy in-store, Andrea offers Facebook Live events to spotlight full moon readings, spiritual readings, and astrology reports.
On June 3rd, Angelic Serendipity is partnering with the Trenton DBIA to organize the first spiritual event in downtown Trenton starting at 3 p.m. The event promises a magical evening embracing the magic moon, including mystical vendors, dancing, guided meditation, and a blessing ritual.
For more information about Angelic Serendipity and the upcoming spiritual event in downtown Trenton, like Angelic Serendipity on Facebook at Angelic Serendipity and follow the store on Instagram at angelic.serendipity_.
I'm trying to remember, Kierra. I feel like the year that I started going full time, I think that was the year you slept on my couch. Was that the same year?
I think it was a little bit more. I think it was a little bit longer than that.
Were you in Kitchener? Is that?
Yeah, we were in Kitchener.
Okay.
Well, I was in
She
Kitchener.
went to Kitchener first.
You moved down.
Yeah, she was like, "Why don't you come out here and try?" Because like
There's no work.
There's
in
no
Haliburton.
work, like steady work, and like also, I was working at this resort that I don't believe exists anymore anyway, so it's okay. And it just was not very good. The chef was, I was like, I want to do cooking. This is going to be so much fun. And then it's like, in the movies when they show you like those yelling chefs. And
That's what
just,
you
like,
got?
Drinking chef. And like, the opening night was like him and the owner got in this huge fight. And then it was like, he left, peaced out. And then just came, and then he was like, I was running the line, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm like, okay. And we had like a takeout window on the side, and anyways, it was crazy. And then, we ended up finding him the next, it was like the next day he came in, he had like, what do you call that? Can't think of it. The rat, like it's the leaves that touch you and you.
Oh, like
Poison ivy?
Yeah, I guess he got like, super wasted and fell into a patch of,
Sounds
so
like he
karma.
deserved it.
Yeah, karma came back.
How long were you cooking? Like, did you?
5 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, obviously long, but not very long.
Not
I was
long.
like, this is not what I want to do. I thought cooking was fun. This is not fun. Cooking at home is different. And then, I worked at a Thai place in Minden. What's literally the only Thai place in Minden.
Love Minden.
And Suwan, she was amazing. She really showed me a lot of like cooking from scratch, but like cooking from the heart kind of thing, and just like so passionate. So I learned a lot, and that kind of gave me my hope back of like, this is what a kitchen's supposed to be like. So like, don't get me wrong, she definitely was like taught me a lot of, it's different, like respect. Like the wok is very sacred, and like so you don't touch the wok, like that's her thing.
Oh.
And so like I was just rolling these shrimp rolls and doing like the cold side kind of thing, and then eventually, it sounds funny, but like I got to clean the wok, which was actually like a huge honor and like respect. And so like for her to and then she kind of showed me like some of her green curries and those things, and so it's cool. Like I got to like kind of go from peeling onions, like bags upon bags of peeling onions and all the fun stuff, to then building yourself up, which was kind of cool. But anyways, and then
And that's the best way to learn, though.
Yeah.
Like realistically, you start from like the bottom.
Yeah.
And
I
then
think
you get
on
those foundations,
yeah.
because that's what really makes things like really good.
I think that's a big thing too, and especially like, I mean, I don't want to. Schooling is important, kids. It's like for me, I didn't go to culinary school, and that I battled a lot with that, where it was like you're constantly proving yourself because I didn't have a piece of paper to say, I can cook. So, but I mean, with that, I love like I had a tour of the Loyalists. We did their job fair there, and I got to see their kitchens
It's
are epic.
wild.
It's insane. And it's giving such an amazing opportunity for these kids to like really submerge themselves and get ready into a kitchen. But they give you the foundation, but you're still going to learn so much on hand, like when you're actually working in those kitchens, because every chef does things differently, and to like you might have the base sauce, but like they're gonna add this into it or that into it or whatever and make it their own. So I think it's important. I kind of sometimes wish I did, but then at the same time, I don't know if I would have had the same experiences that I've had and kind of created what I do now. But
You wouldn't have, I can tell you that.
yeah,
Because
I'm not that type of person. That like schooling is not that's not how I'm a hands-on, like get my
fully.
hands dirty.
I think that what's undervalued, I didn't graduate high school. Like, I dropped out 2 weeks before the end of the 12th grade, never went back. My mom tried to get me to do online stuff. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Anyways, but, like, I think
That's a whole other topic. I've done that too.
You know what I mean, though? But, like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like hands-on experience and networking is so undervalued. Like, people don't tell you how to, like, follow up with people. You know what I mean? If I meet somebody, a really cool person at a networking event, like, I always try to email them the next day and be like, hey, it was great to meet you.
Yeah.
You know, because you never know when you need things, or, you know, they might need you for something.
Yeah.
And that's how I've gotten 100% of the jobs I've ever had in my entire life.
It's who you know, like, in those connections. And I think when you put yourself out there, like, people remember those things too. Like, when you're always out, and like, same with, like, I mean, I only moved here almost a year ago now. And I knew nobody except for my sister, obviously, but, like, well, and obviously Matt DeMille, but I knew nobody else. And it was just like, now it's awesome, but it's like, you have to go out there, you have to get uncomfortable, and you have to introduce yourself, you have to talk, but when you do that, you get, like, amazing friendships. And, like, I mean, like, the Saigon pop-up, like, that would have never been possible if I had never met Fong and her family.
Yeah.
They're
So like, that was awesome, and to have them there at the winery, and like, and for them too, like, they haven't had a sit down place since before COVID, so it was cool for them too to, like, have a chance to, like, actually get to chat with, you know, their guests, clients, customers. Thank you. I'm like, the word. So that was cool too, to give them that experience. But, like, yeah, I would have never known that if I didn't chat with them when I went to go pick up takeout food when I used to go
The
there.
county is, like, the best for that, because I worked in the county a lot throughout university in the summers, and, like, I've just met so many people. And then my one manager who I met, like, the first farm I was on, we just follow each other to, like, jobs. So, like, she worked at Flossie's and, like, knows Kyle, and so then I started working at Flossie's, and we both worked at Carson's. Like, so we just, like, and then you just meet so many people through these, like, working at a window of a food truck.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, because you have to kind of be friendly.
Yeah.
And so when that happens, you start to, there's some people you'll connect more with and stuff too. But
That's how I did it when I moved here. Like, I'm not from here.
Yeah, how long have you been here now?
It'll be it's 9 years now. 9 years. So I'm definitely an import. And relocating your business to the other side of the province is, like, not easy to do.
scary.
Yeah, and especially when you're self-employed, you're solely reliant on that income, and then you move here, and we moved right before the county, like, really was just starting to kind of explode, and I was like, okay, well, like, I have to meet these people, and I have to, like, put myself out there. So I first thing in the morning would drive down there and, like, go to little nooks and crannies and explore the county. I bought a ridiculous amount of lavender to try and connect with the lavender farm. Like, I'd come home.
I worked there.
You know, and my husband would be like, oh, man, like, another fucking lavender plant. Like, what are you doing with all this stuff? I'm like, I'm making friends, damn it. I'm buying wine and lavender, and I'm making friends. You know, or I would, like, invite myself to wedding venues, and I would, like, can I just shoot your venue and, like, do a review on my website? And they're like, yeah, sure. Like, it's free marketing for them. But then I would, like, leave my business card there so that when couples would inquire, they would... You know, and then connecting with other photographers. But that was a challenge because that's competitive, right? So, but I would be like, I'll just second shoot for you. Like, I'll just get to know you. And then eventually, you know, people start to realize you're not a complete loser and maybe you know what you're doing. And
Why did you come here? I just feel like Belleville's like, because it's before that,
Why
like,
are
now
you
people,
here?
like,
do you even go
do you
here?
go here? But, like, before the county, like, people now, I'm like, I'm from Belleville, and they're like, oh, is that near the county? I'm like, yes.
Yes.
It is.
It absolutely
But it used to be known for Little Texas and bar fights and Hawkins cheesies.
I mean, and that really draws me into places.
Yeah.
Hawkins cheesies.
the bar
So
fight.
I love a good dive bar.
Yeah. We did have some good dive
Love a
bars.
good. I'm honest. Okay, the local, beautiful. I love it, but I miss the Red Lion.
I
It
miss
was,
Little
one of those
Texas.
Cheersy type,
Yeah.
like, cozy. The rugby dudes would be there. Like, it was just
That's
like,
what she misses.
Yeah.
She has those rugby
rugby
thighs.
Honestly, rugby dudes really
I think
do it
we were
for
all
you.
there for the rugby guys. Love you, Bulldogs.
Amazing.
But yeah, I don't know. I love a good dive bar. Anyways,
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm always
sidebar.
just like, why?
Why would
But yeah,
somebody come
why-
here?
Yeah. Well, that's how I felt when my parents told me we were moving here 20 years ago. I was like,
Why?
are you sure? Like, Seems flawed.
Well, I was living from Kitchener. I moved in with my then boyfriend to Kincardine.
Where's that?
I know. Where's
I
that?
there's a tattoo shop there.
Oh.
There is
There's
actually.
also,
he's
is it
quite good.
samosas? Yeah. Or at the
gas station.
The ghost station?
The gas station?
At the ghost station.
At the ghost station.
Gas station samosas. Those
Yeah.
were
Nice.
great. It's always the little holes in the
Yeah.
wall.
Have
You
The
been to
best
the one
food.
down the road?
No, but I'm about to.
Bomb samosas. I don't know if he still makes them.
I haven't seen them. I keep going because you and Matt Demel told me all about these samosas, and I haven't found them
Good,
yet.
but I
so.
don't think they make them anymore. But if they do,
Well,
they're
that's the biggest tease.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes they do. I just don't know if they're sold
I
out.
was like, I know where I'm going
She's
when
like,
I'm
they're
done
down
here.
the road, and then it's like, oh, but they're not. What
such an
the?
asshole.
Yeah, you are.
Take 30. You're not allowed to.
I just need to like stop
Lean back.
talking. Too much.
Is she sleeping right now?
It's the caffeine, and I took my ADHD meds.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh,
You're ready to talk and tease about
Yeah.
samosas.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
We'll find samosas. Don't worry.
Yeah. Somewhere. Just start yelling at the
Grocery
window. Just put a
store.
sign on the window. Bring samosas.
We should write messages
Yeah.
to the drivers. By that'd be fun.
Have it just write
See?
unhinged messages.
Yeah.
Samosas might show up.
See how long it takes. For
Bring
someone to
us
post on public
samosas.
papers.
Someone over in
Are
one of
they
those houses
okay?
can see it and just start like
we
whipping
talked
them
about
up.
this before, but like a country song had like a woman screaming in it, and then people were like going off on like Belleville neighbors being like, there is a woman screaming in the Cool 100 studio, and I was like a little bit high and I was like, that's so funny, and then I like called my mom. I was like, we might have a problem.
I was very high and was like, is there someone being murdered?
I love that you're a little high. I was very high.
And so I was like, I'll
thought
just
someone was
text
being
Ferg. There might be a dead body. Not funny. No, and it was fine. No one was murdered, but
It was a YouTube video.
it was a YouTube. And it wasn't
wow.
it wasn't our programming.
It wasn't our
It was-
programming.
It was like
we have a countdown every week,
Yeah,
and they pulled the YouTube audio instead of the actual.
so in the
song.
music video there's a woman just like
Yeah, so that was scary.
that was fun. But anyways, so you came to Belleville.
Yeah, so we came to Belleville, and that is that, and here we are.
Yeah.
We were just relocated because my husband's job.
Oh, that makes-
yeah,
yeah.
So
That makes sense.
yeah,
makes
and to be
sense.
closer to his family, and honestly, like just Eastern Ontario in general is good vibes, less traffic.
Less traffic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little
It's-
quieter.
It's getting a little more trafficy, but I'm working
has been a
on
little
my
bit.
I don't know.
road
Have you
rage.
been through Milton lately? Like this is nothing.
It's true. Yeah, we're doing okay.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
It's just like the city drivers in the summer. They're like going 80 on an 80. I'm like, like I
They're
left for
vibing, they're
work.
vibing. They're
Yeah.
like, we're in the country. We don't have to go fast.
I'm like, I've seen this
Like, no,
so
we-
many times.
We still got places to be.
I'm like, I have to serve you later. Let's go.
It's so funny because I have the opposite problem when I work with people from the city. They move so fast.
Oh.
Like I'll be like, just go for a walk. Like just kind of walk away and walk to me, and then they're just like speed walking, and I'm like, whoa, like slow down. We're in county
well, it's
time.
different when you're walking because
Yeah.
they're just used to being like, gotta
Like
go,
that city
gotta go,
walk.
gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the city walk. It's just like you just take no prisoners. You just go.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
No ski pulls.
I
Even.
take a
They
couple
just go.
prisoners.
You take a
Elbows
couple
out.
prisoners.
She has them under her arm. She's like, here we
Like
go.
chickens.
Yeah, I'll hypnotize them.
You hypnotize them.
Let's just put a little. We're gonna try that. Draw the line.
I'm bringing you a chicken next time I come to the Grange, like a live one.
Yeah,
I know
there
some
used to
people.
be chickens at the Grange.
What happened?
We don't talk about it.
Okay.
Probably
I'm just
shouldn't.
kidding.
Did they eat the
No,
grapes?
I think just coyotes.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
Just the real.
My dog
the real
loves
chain of
a
what is that?
chicken.
Like the.
I
Circle
mean,
life.
Yeah.
can you blame them?
So my dog, when I was on the farm,
That was really good. I didn't know we were doing impressions.
She was about to break out in song. You
Go.
just crushed that.
sorry, I won't talk for 30 seconds now.
You should
There's
highlight
a little
that
bit
one
of background.
later.
That
was
should
really
be like
good.
your starting. There's like
Kay
give tips
singing.
on how
It does sound like a chicken in there.
All the ass
Oh,
marks.
that's great.
We make these into hotkeys.
Sound like you said ass mark.
I will.
And I was like, ass mark. What are we doing now?
No.
And
marking?
full circle. Do you have an OnlyFans? What's happening? You are a photographer. That's what I'm assuming.
I mean,
It's very profitable.
only the feet in Jello, right?
I was about to say the
I
feet.
tried selling my feet pictures. Maybe I need someone to take the feet pictures. It was such
Oh,
a
well,
process.
hey, I know somebody.
Yeah, you want to take my feet pictures?
I don't have a portfolio for that
That's
yet,
you
but
should try that. It should be like a little
Honestly, though?
a little
That would probably be very profitable if you were to team up with somebody to do it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could probably make bank.
Folks, we're starting a new business here, so
All
you
right.
know.
Babe, selfie
No, I mean,
picture.
You need your feet.
And you
take a
think
picture.
I'm joking, but I'm dead serious.
No, I don't think. I think there's a. I think. Do we have a business model?
Yeah.
together right
Put
now?
your feet in things. Pick things up with your feet.
Call
Wax
Christine.
your
She'll take a
feet.
picture
Do
of your
like
feet.
high-res video.
Her phone number is.
Make
She
a
lives
video?
here.
High-res video of people stepping in Jell-O. You can sell that for $10 a pop. You go off volume.
Okay.
Should we
market it
do
properly,
this?
And then if you
I
wipe
mean-
out, you send it to AV.
And then
was it
you just
AFV?
split the profits.
Funniest home
Yeah.
video. Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, like toe cleavage is like a
Yeah.
thing.
I told my
Yeah.
family
Like,
at
it's like a
Christmas that I tried to
real
sell my
thing.
feet
I'm
pictures.
gonna do that. I'm gonna put my foot up here and then try to take a picture of like.
There's literally, I swear to God, it is so, men are so pathetic.
What if you bite a toenail? What if you like bite your toenail?
It
Oh,
doesn't
that's
matter.
okay.
Men are
You don't think women are into
disgusting.
men's feet?
Maybe. I
I don't think.
I like that you thought about it for a minute. You're still thinking about it.
don't like feet. Oh, I needed this today. I didn't know how badly I needed
I needed this too.
We're at 38 minutes. That's the best one. I hope you have no plan.
I have nowhere to go.
Perfect.
I
No.
only have a massage at 1. We're good.
Oh, we're good. Were you guys close growing up?
Why is that
The best
funny?
part is-
You're thinking of the green dragon while you're asking that.
That's a weird
Can you cut out?
segue.
Can you cut out everything and then be like Green Dragon and then cut out and then be like, so were you guys close growing up?
I can do that. I have that capable.
But no, I didn't like you.
No, we didn't like each other at all.
No.
When did you start
was a
liking each
bitch.
other?
You were like a wiener. Like, you were like
We
circled
said
back
I
to Green
didn't- I didn't
Dragon.
send dick pics. God.
I guess like 5 years. Though. That's like a gap. That's a weird gap. I feel
Well, yeah,
like.
because when you have friends and you want to play with the friends, and then she's like, no,
Like
we're
I'm
not
in school,
playing.
she's not. And I'm like, oh, you're still wetting yourself. And I'm like, I'm learning how to read.
We're not supposed to talk
10.
about that. You
We're
you
just
said you
on
were going to talk
different
about that. I'm not-
But that's like you
points in our
and you and your
lives.
sister Kay are like similar.
Yeah,
What, 6
so
years.
me and my sister are 6 years apart. And like growing up, we weren't super close, but
you
now
older?
we're like, I'm the oldest, yeah.
So I don't want to talk to
You're
you.
like, that checks
You're not going to
out.
have sympathy for me.
But yeah, no, me and my sister, like, she lives with me now.
Did you?
And
Yeah. Did you
we're
make her
classmates.
eat weird shit?
I didn't make you eat layered shit.
No, weird.
Oh, weird.
Weird stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't layer
You
it.
want?
though. It's not like it was an
You want to play
advantage.
Barbies? This is what you have to do.
No.
What'd you
Yeah.
have to eat?
My sister didn't like Barbies, though. She wanted to play with my brother and all the boys.
That's because she's a lesbian.
Also
Oh,
that.
well, I mean, is
Don't
there
play
something you want to come
Barbies?
out with, Kierra?
Yeah, like, I
No,
don't
you
think
did
so.
play Barbies, but I just gave you the ugly ones.
They're ugly
Sorry, Barbies.
Yes, there are ugly Barbies.
I used to cut all the hair off my Barbies.
Those ones, yeah.
And then
The ones she
switch their
fucked up.
legs. Yeah, I was actually getting Christine's old Barbies.
Yeah,
That's what I was
probably.
getting.
Yeah.
Probably. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
she
You
was
also played different. You were more like
cool.
no. You would like
Just
play
didn't
with
like
your
it.
wagon and load it. And
Oh,
go
were you a
from wiener.
tomboy?
Yeah, she was a tomboy.
100%. I don't know what we're going to get into now.
Okay, well, you didn't say that we couldn't
But
talk about
Megan.
dating in the
No.
pre-interview form this time. You said it last time. but
And
now
then
we can't.
and then
Oh.
Fong and Christine like were trying
Yeah.
to pimp you out.
Yeah. Literally pimping me out.
I mean, that's what older sisters do.
Yeah.
It's our
Yeah,
job.
but you know what?
Pimp
Like
out the little
sometimes
sister.
just single life is actually not too bad, not too shabby.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's not
fair.
complicated.
So yeah.
Also with my industry too, like it gets complicated. And
it's
people
weird
don't show
hours.
it. Yeah, for sure.
So it's nice to have
And
like, just, like,
I
the
find it sometimes like
You
maybe
up?
I do need to join the other side because guys get so intimidated.
guys are gross though. Let's be serious.
Like, even if
Men
the
are
kid-
disgusting.
That's why I'm not with one.
Like that for sure has been my thing is definitely intimidated. I'm like, why? I'm not
Yeah.
really intimidated
Because-
about.
okay.
But I'm also a very like I'm straight up. I don't like. There's nothing. I don't know. I'm just very.
Yeah.
I don't have a filter.
Same.
That scares them.
You know, 100%.
It's like they want you to like not
Need
all
them,
men, but it's
but
like they
kind of thing.
expect you to be kind of like
Yeah.
dainty, and I'm like I'm not that person. If you suck, I'm gonna tell you that
At
you
work,
suck.
my old place, it used to blow their mind if I showed up like with a dress on or something. They always be like, "There's no way you wear a dress. There's no way. Your hair down, no way." And then like Christmas party, I like blow all their minds. But like, that's right.
That's always the fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that too.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll be like,
I got
clean
someone.
up
I
real
paid someone
well.
to do my makeup though, because I'm not about to do that.
she did my makeup for
Yeah,
Dancing
I
at the
don't do that
Stars
shit.
last year. I was like, no.
I can do my makeup. I just don't give.
Sometimes she comes in, she
It's a
got
lot
like
of
she
work.
does her
No.
like she does a face and she has eyelash on. I'm like, I'm like, hello, what are we doing?
For when my sister got married, she was just like, this is what you have to, like.
I didn't say have to.
Fair enough. But pretty well. I had no choice.
That's not true. I didn't have a wedding party, so I didn't care what you wore.
That's true.
Yeah.
But, like, you just encourage strongly for the makeup side of things.
No, I really didn't. Stop trying to tell these people that I'm a bitchy big sister.
This is so like sibling vibe.
Stuff.
And I'm a younger sibling, and I'm like, but you said that, and they're like, no, I didn't. I'm like, but you
My
did.
point was, though, I did have fake lashes.
Oh,
And that was an experience.
Because they look good on camera.
Yeah.
Well,
you also
I
had cornrows,
understand.
which was interesting.
did you?
Well, they were like braided. Yeah, because you asked, you were like, can I have cornrows?
Oh, yeah, I did ask if I could have
And the girl's like,
cornrows.
well, I guess I can do like these rows of braids. And you're like, yeah. Yeah,
I
you
always
can. I'm
wanted them.
gangster.
Yeah, 100%.
You look like I'm going to a boxing match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's such a great wedding look.
I mean, it looked, you rocked it. It was fine.
It's just those experiences. That and fake. I will never do fake nails ever again.
They ruin your nails.
They're horrible.
Yeah.
Fake nail.
And then I went like camping afterwards, and then I went to like load the suitcases into the truck, and like one ripped off, and dear lord, that hurts.
Yeah, it hurt.
That shit hurts.
In high school, I thought it was a good idea.
Why do we do this? Why
Yeah,
are we
they're
putting these things
horrible.
on and then they rip off and like, yeah.
So you
I'm like, I
haven't-
would rather burn myself in the kitchen or cut my like than get a fake
You
nail
know what they
ripped off.
have
It
now? Though?
hurts.
They have like this builder gel, and it's like they don't put like a tip on. It's just like the gel polish, but then you add like a little bit of length.
No, I'm good.
That's what I have.
I like my
Oh.
I like
my
it.
short nails.
Mine actually need to be done, but I don't mind
got
it.
my nails done in a really
This is
long
how
time
different we are.
because
Oh yeah, we're very different but the same. It's weird.
Yeah.
When did you guys start to become like close again? Or close,
5
not
minutes
again.
Ago,
I was like,
when we were
yeah.
told we're doing. No,
We showed up here. I made her parallel park.
She's
not
like, I
close.
wasn't parking that spot. I figured you'd parallel park.
So I took the good parking and I was like, she can have the parallel one.
I
I'm not
did it.
circling this rodeo 7 times to
I
get
crushed
it in.
it.
Yeah, you did.
You
a great
did actually,
job.
with a Jeep no less, which is
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, we couldn't be more different, I think.
I would say it was like, I'm going to say maybe 18, when I was 18, 19.
Is that when you moved onto her couch?
Yeah, then I like, fuck, I better
Better be
start getting
nice.
along. Yeah. She's letting me crash on her couch.
Reading cookbooks and learning how to cook from the Food Network
Yeah.
while I edited photos.
Yeah.
So you were both. You kind
Like
of.
your
That's kind of
lizard.
nice. You had a lizard.
She has a similar one. That
No, you still have a
Aeromastics?
lizard.
Don't you have a lizard?
No,
Don't you have... maybe somebody else.
It's a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, I don't. My dogs would eat it.
Why do I recall...
she doesn't.
I remember who it is now.
Okay.
We're good.
It's not even you.
No,
not me.
it's not
There
It's
you
the
go.
other girl she did a radio show
Yeah.
with.
What's that? I'm sorry.
That other guy
That's
talked to a
awkward.
microphone. Ooh, she's probably better than me. That's fine.
Content. I'm sorry. It's
Don't
gonna be a reel later.
Dragon.
At some point.
Amazing.
Maybe.
Dragon.
Maybe if we're worthy.
No. It's.
Wait,
I'm
can we
being
do
lazy.
the Apple thing where you can like turn? There's like a dinosaur. There's a dragon one.
What are you talking about?
When you
right
record
now?
it, you know, like
Are
when
you
you
high?
record. No, I'm not high. On your iPhone, you can go.
Can we
and-
drink in here?
And,
Do you? Yeah, like water, or do you have tequila? She has tequila.
I mean,
she's got a whole bar mix here.
I also brought my neighbor made banana bread. If you guys are hungry, so I bought some banana bread.
I'm obsessed.
Are we doing tequila sunrises?
Well, it's actually.
Am I allowed to drink at work? I don't think so.
Well, okay. I mean,
You guys
it's
drink.
healthy. It's not tequila. It's classy. It's kind of like sparkling water.
It's like a mimosa.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That
That's
was
a
not a
first
Queen's
in the
two.
studio.
Queen's too.
Well, a little bit more of a.
I didn't bring a cup though.
Can you swig it?
I'll just dump it in the lemonade one.
This is the best podcast experience ever.
Have you ever been to
Oh, here.
England?
Here.
No, that tastes like coffee.
Ew, no, that's coffee. Dude, I'll just drink half of this and then I'll pour it in there.
Some
Just swish some in there.
Okay, just
strawberry
throw some
acai
in there.
refresher.
Good.
Just pour some in there. Swish it around.
Oh my god, I love this day.
So,
I'm obsessed with this.
That's not been the real.
I think it should. This is the most unhinged, and I love it.
I started my day at 6.
Oh
Oh
god.
yeah, 5:30 my alarm went off.
Right?
I feel
Are you
you.
an early riser too?
I mean, I'm
children.
awake, but I'm not always out of bed.
That's fair.
Why do you get up at that time?
I like mornings.
Oh,
I also have
AKA
a
you have
toddler,
a
but
children?
actually
Yeah.
I slept till 7:30 this morning.
oh, that's a sleep in. Yeah.
But I do love mornings. Mornings are like where it's at.
Okay.
Honestly, same. Like a Sunday morning, my favorite.
Yeah.
I'll wake up early on a Sunday morning and like make
Kira and I are
breakfast.
both just like,
You have.
Like, I love
I
a
like early mornings, but
I love a
Sunday morning.
snoozing.
Hell no.
No,
Sunday
Sunday's like my favorite day of the week.
Same, but I don't want to like work or get up early.
Saturday.
I mean, you
Chill.
start the laundry. You do
Yeah, get it
you
all
do
Laundry
done.
on Sunday? No.
Yeah.
Sundays I get like
Sunday's
very
laundry
anxious and ready for my week with anxiety.
That's why I do all this on Sunday because it keeps my brain
Brain going.
Like,
occupied.
I get up, I make my meal plan.
Oh.
I make
Yeah,
a
man.
grocery list. I go
Okay.
grocery
We're
shopping
definitely
before
not meal
noon. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
then it's not busy.
right?
Yeah, but you're a chef, so you're just like
See?
eating
This
over a
is- I think
garbage
it's a mom
can.
thing.
I think
Even at
well,
home,
maybe
I like put the
Honestly, I
lid
think that's
down
what it
and-
is.
it might be. I don't know. I've always kind of been a meal planner though. I've always
No, I know, but like kind of like having
things done early in the day,
yeah.
so you can fuck around the rest
It's
of
the
the day.
same reason why I was
Yeah.
early here today is only because of her. I would have shown up here at like 5 to 10. But I'm like,
I got the text and I
knew
was
she
like,
gonna be here.
they're early.
I know. I was sitting there, I
Sometimes
was
when
like,
people
always
come
early
like
then.
half an hour early, and I'm like,
Not ready.
Oh, I
I'm
definitely
like-
sat in the parking lot a little bit.
that's fine. You could have came in.
That's my
I
chance to be like kind of like
Yeah,
stalk you guys a
scrolling.
bit on Instagram. Like what
get
are
to
we
know
talking about?
you. We never know what we're going to talk about.
Find
Oh
some
no, we were
secret
writing your
Instagrams you're
intro
running.
and all the questions for this, like, and Katie was like, "Shit, they're in the parking lot."
And I didn't have the
we're
mics
not
ready,
done.
so.
Also, you stalked my website because there were some facts in that intro about.
I did stalk your
I was
website.
like, dude, I'm so glad I like redid my website.
I love
So-
your website is very
I
nice.
literally just slammed it together last week. so-
Really? It's lovely.
yeah, I took some time. Yeah.
Yeah, your about me is very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm always intimidated by like writing a bio.
No,
Yeah,
so
same.
How
good.
do you write about yourself without sounding like pretentious?
You just have to,
Well,
I
you
guess.
did it.
Yeah. I dug deep.
No, but it's good though because you can tell your personality.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if I'm getting my photo taken, I want someone to tell me about my double chin.
Yeah,
And I feel
right?
like you'd tell me.
Yeah.
Based on that. Otherwise, I feel like I'm gonna get a bunch of pictures with like 4 chins and that were easily preventable. If
Right?
I
I will
just
say
stuck
that
it
part
a
of like
little
the natural, like when you're walking, like when you've done photos for me as well. I will say that part. I'm like, you're always like, this is weird. I'm not, like,
is
I'm taking
weird.
pictures of you, but you are very like chill about it, even as related as not just
Yeah.
a customer, but
Yeah.
as a family member. She still is just, like very casual, like just do your thing. And then you
Yeah.
get those like natural kind of
Yeah.
I like movement. I don't know. People are more comfortable.
not like
Moving.
And like, what is it
not
about,
Walmart
like,
photos.
Or, no, like Sears
But also,
portraits.
like-
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I do
Sears
want
portraits.
Sears
About those.
I think
portrait.
there's like a charm behind those, but also like I love like the candid moments. So I don't know. Do you guys know Adam Tilley from the Break Room?
I feel like I should. Yes.
Yeah, he owns the Break Room with
Yes.
Laura.
Yes.
He used to do a lot of photography, like tons of photography, and
Learning
he
so
has
much.
he took one of my favorite photos of my daughter, and it's just her drawing. It's me and her sitting on our driveway, just drawing with chalk.
Aw.
Cute.
And it's just like the sweetest photo. Thank you, Adam Tilley. I love it forever. But like,
Shout out.
Heart.
Heart.
but yeah, like just like when you have that ability to capture like those little
those
like
moments,
the
yeah.
really good. And it's not like the I don't know. I see a lot of photographers, and it's like okay, like yeah, I can pose anyone that way. I want to be able to feel the moment, and like I get that with you.
Oh,
Yeah, and then you
thanks.
remember,
Yeah.
you kind of remember those moments then too, like leading up to, I think that's the other thing too, is like you kind of remember those moments more than if
Yeah.
it's like, turn your head to this and put your arm like that.
There is a little bit of that goes on like a
Yeah.
wedding day. Like
Which is-
sometimes I'll be like, just give her a good hug, and then it's like his arm is like around her neck, and I'm like, ooh,
Yeah, no,
that's
so
maybe
no.
not the angle we're going for. You know, like you're
Yeah.
just married.
Yeah.
Like let's strangle.
More love.
Yeah, you're like maybe move your arm like down her arm.
Maybe
like,
Yeah.
what they're
shoulder.
into.
But you know what I mean? Like it feels authentic.
Yeah, yeah. Try to match up people to what like their personalities are. It also takes a hot minute to pull that out of them. 'Cause
Yeah.
You put a camera
Yeah,
on somebody and they're like,
uncomfortable.
I have hands. What do I do with my hands? I'm like, you've always had hands. Do what you always
What
do
do
with
you
your
mean? Where
hands.
did these come from?
Like, what are these things? I'm like, I don't know. Put them in your pocket. Hide them.
Hide your hands. No one wants to see them. Put them away.
Like, I don't know. I just noticed them too. Like,
Were they there before?
were we there before?